Good morning, Sheila, the PA doll lady here. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning. My house is nice and quiet. So I decided I was listening to an audiobook this morning. And it's The Millionaire's Habit and the things that they do as soon as they wake up. And it just kind of gave me a gentle reminder that I need to get back into my routine of working out. That is one of the things that I struggle with. Just taking care of me because I'm busy taking care of everything else, business wise, So I'm always busy doing everything but what I need to be doing. So listening to the book got me thinking, you know what? I used to love doing yoga in the morning, and my house is so nice and quiet. So we're going to be doing that. I just grabbed a gentle yoga from YouTube, and I'm just going to use my mat, stretch a little bit, and try to get back into doing this in the morning. All right, so here we go. We're gonna lay down. And she wants me to. And I am getting creaky. It's so quiet right now because everybody's sleeping. She has me rolling my creaky ankles. As soon as I move them around, sounds like one of those crispy commercials. Oh God. I'm supposed to have my other leg straight, and I'm like, she said gentle yoga. I'm not sure about this. One thing about okay, I put my one leg down and bring my other one up and shake my other creaky ankle. I have I very young, I twisted my ankle and it's been twisting ever since that. So at this point, it's probably just holding on by a thread. So it's one of the main reasons I struggled to get back into running. I got really heavy into running, and it was such a great thing. I absolutely loved it. But after a couple more races, and holy crap. Okay, so my other side was fine. However, I'm twisting this side and it feels like I'm ripping something. Oh gosh. All right. I guess I'm supposed to do a bridge instead of talking. Okay, put my leg like this and bring my other thing like this. They make it look so nice and gentle. Over here fighting for my life. Anyways, I'm trying to how? Holy smokes. I'm glad they could breathe and do this. I feel my body is like, oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna rock back and forth, she said. And she looks like a twisted pretzel. I look like a. I look like a. I don't even know. Whatever. Something's definitely pulling on the back of my leg, that is for sure. Holy smokes. These girls make this look so easy. Guess we're doing down. I don't know what we're doing. Downward dog, I guess this is called. We're definitely waking up my body, that is for sure. I'm just trying to get back into the habit of just moving in the morning. I've been so groggy and my brain has been so oh crap, I don't even have my hands right. She's already moved on to the next thing and I'm still behind just trying to breathe. I need a break from this gentle yoga. Okay. I'm so confused because, like, having a holiday in the middle of the week, I thought today was Sunday. And now I'm just realizing today's Friday, which is shipping day. Or actually, no, because I closed my store, but. So I was saying that I wasn't reading, I was listening to an audiobook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip on the gentle yoga now that I've stretched a little bit. And I'm going to play with the kettlebell for a little bit and get my blood pumping before I get my work day started. Also, I don't have to, but I was listening to the book and it was talking about the habits of successful people. I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm kind of obsessed with those books at the moment. So I have been, I'm going to take my kettlebell and start doing some around the world. Make my instructor proud. I don't know. This one's a little heavy, so maybe I'm not awake enough for this one. I have to go get my other one. But I was listening to the book, and it was just talking about the first 15 minutes of waking up and how important these minutes are to getting our brains wired to get started with our day and that kind of thing. And for the longest time, I remember just having my sneakers right next to my bed and just doing my thing as soon as I woke up. And then all of a sudden, I just stopped doing that. I'm not sure. There was my elbow. So as I'm listening to this book this morning, because I'm not sure if I want to keep. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep sleeping or not. And I was just, talking about as soon as your brain, hey kitty, wakes up, the importance of the first 15 minutes of getting your routine going. Hi, what's up? All right, so she's the second one enjoying the silence. Yeah, and I've stopped taking care of myself in the morning. That's probably another contributing factor to the tears and the fog. 2, 3, 4, 5. The book was very very gentle in saying that we don't need to do like a ginormous workout. We just need to wake up certain parts of our brain. And water before coffee is important. And apparently a brush before coffee might be another important factor, but you get what you get and you don't fret, people. It is what it is. All right, there goes my coffee, water getting started. But I am going to drink some water before. I'm going to get my water intake started. I'm hoping to get back into, when I was working at the office, I had a really good routine. There was just cues. Like by break time, I would have drank this many ounces. And then by lunchtime, I would have drank this many more ounces. And then by the time it was time to go home, we were all said and done. So it's a little bit dark, but look at my beautiful tree. It's just like our little secret that we could enjoy the silence in my house right now. Because the 2 tornadoes are still sleeping, my husband and my daughter. Once those 2 wake up, it's a wrap. You would figure that I have like a 2-year-old in my house when those 2 are awake. But sometimes we enjoy the silence and sometimes we just enjoy the chaos, and that's what it is. I too get what I get and I can't fret, so there's that. So got my water ready to go. So Millionaire Habits is the book that I'm currently listening to. And it just went really deep this morning on the habits of successful people, essentially. I don't care about the number itself, but I do care about the things that people do every day that get them to where they're going. I guess some lofty goals coming down the pipeline. I was trying to convince my coach and my family that I did not want to do a numbers goal this 2026. I just don't want to do a numbers goal per se. Well, I want to use 2026 to just kind of like, I went too high on this temperature. I want to use 2026 to kind of like reshuffle, reorganize, and get my business ready to go for the next year. But everybody is not listening to me right now. They're just like, okay, but what else are you going to be doing? So I don't know. I boil my coffee and I pour it through the little sock thing. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know what it is. So it's nothing like some boiling coffee nice and early in the morning, but the book says that I should be drinking my water before my coffee. Because my body's already dehydrated, so I should be drinking my water first. I don't know how real it is, but I do wake up dehydrated, so there's that. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna sip the water, get my coffee thing here ready, and it's funny, like when I wake up and I'm doing stuff, I can actually do it in silence. When those two wake up and they do stuff, it sounds like the whole house is like, everybody has to be awake when them two are awake. But I try to operate like a ninja so I could keep my quiet time as long as possible, which it's not very long, but you just try to work it in. Yesterday, I completed a video on how I photographed the dolls, and I was talking about rephotographing the dolls and just giving them a second chance, because sometimes the algorithm will bury them essentially. And my store, I have a, I wouldn't classify it as a large store, but I don't even, you know what, I don't even know what a large doll store is, come to think of it. But the algorithm buries them. The more new stuff you add, the more, things go to the bottom of the store kind of situation. So I rephotographed some yesterday, and guess what, guys? The one girl that has the box, wasn't even an hour after I posted her. She already has an offer, so I'm just gonna leave the offer sit for a couple hours, see if anything else comes through. I didn't look at the store yet, so I'm just trying to be a morning ninja, as I said. And I don't know if that was 8 ounces, but I need my coffee now. I was surprised yesterday that I figured out how to work this. It's gonna sound funny, but I figured out how to work this plug and play thing. Or maybe I didn't, come to think of it. Now that I'm looking at the thing, I put it on the wrong way. Hopefully it's recording me. No, hopefully you can hear me. Let's say that. I don't know. This is definitely a learning curve, I'll tell you what. I can see why. Well, one, who cares? I can see why people are like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that whole YouTube thing, because nothing makes you feel dumber than not knowing how to work the most simplest of things. I got this little mic thing yesterday, or I bought it for myself after I recorded a whole long video, and the thing, my audio wasn't working, so it was just a wasted video. Well, here I went to the store and grabbed this, and I'm like, is it one of those things that I am just gonna put it on my phone and it starts working? And of course the techie guy is like, well, this is an easy thing. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So then I get it home yesterday, or I got it home the other day, but I started using it yesterday. And then my first couple takes, I could not even hear myself. And today I plugged in the little adapter thing to my phone backward. So I don't even know if you could hear me today either. But here we are. A little bit of yoga, a little bit of water, a little bit of coffee. Now we're about to get into a death match with a hairbrush and then get my work day started before those two wake up. Have a good day out there.